all going to come here together. And we're going to take this little journey. But in the beginning here, I want to lead us into a meditation where you are able through your body to get connected to the earth. So as you continue to breathe, I want you to imagine a place in the outside somewhere that you really feel is a really, really great spot for you. Whether it's a place you hike to, or it's in your backyard, or it's a tree, or it's a place you love to go swimming, or it's some stairs somewhere that you love to go up and down. Or if it's running up and down the ramp at Boulevard Park, or wherever it may be, that you have a place in nature where you feel the most comfortable and the most surrounded with safety and comfort. And just that when you go to this place, you feel love through the nature that's there, and you feel that you will be safe no matter what. And as you are there, and you continue to breathe in, breathing out, I want you to connect to your toes. From your big toe all the way down through your little toe as you continue to breathe. And then all the way up through your foot to your heel, and all through your arch on the bottom of your foot. And then up to the top of your foot. But as you continue to breathe and do this, that you remember you're placing yourself in this place in nature where you feel surrounded and loved by all the freshness that's there, the smells, the sounds, the feelings of the earth around you. And then breathing in again to continue coming up your legs, coming up your shins, and through your calves, and up to your knees and the back of your knee, that funny little place that can be very ticklish, up through your thighs, the top of your legs, all the way up into that area that is your pelvis. Then also can hold your reproductive organs in different areas, or the ways that you can be able to go pee and poop. That's a very important area. So you want to take a deep breath in there, and that is your root chakra. And it's a very strong place to know. So take a deep breath into that area and let it out. And feel a cord to the back. There's a coccyx, it's called, and it's actually your tailbone. And it's the bottom of your spine. And I want you to take a deep breath and feel that down into that special place in the earth. You feel a golden cord that is a place you can connect to and breathe into also, that connects you. Keep breathing. And keep breathing on up into your organs and your tummy. All the places in there that do all the hard work to keep us moving, keep us living. Up and through the rib cage and those lungs and that breath. And now we can fill that rib cage up with all of our breath so big, and let it out all the way up into your heart, and your heart chakra, which is right in there in that spot in between your throat and your lungs. And it's a deep breath in there, and feel that ground down into the earth too. All the way up then into your throat, and all the way out your arms, down through the backs of your arms and the fronts of the big strong parts, the biceps and the triceps they're called, where you can flex. And then all the way down into your forearms and the part of your arms that connects your elbows to your wrists, all the way down through your fingertips, your thumb. Just keep breathing out through everything, and then all the way back up through your arms, up through that neck, to your throat, where you speak, and always speak your truth, and a big deep breath into that knowledge. Always speak your truth up into your jaw, and let your jaw just be relaxed, where you take a big deep breath in and let your mouth just fall open naturally. Not open wide, and not closed shut, just relax. And then all the way up through that nose, and out that mouth, and up through your forehead, and then into the brain and all the connections that happen there, and the top of your head, and all your hair, all the many pieces of hair we have on our heads. And feel at the back of your head. I want you to feel yourself on that earth now very strongly and in that place. And maybe you're standing and maybe you're laying. But you're in your spot in the earth. Maybe you're hugging a tree. Maybe you're laying on the ground. But maybe you're swimming. You're in your safe place. And go there with another breath. In and out with your body relaxed into that place. Feeling it on the back of your head, back of your spine, bottoms of your feet, standing or hugging or swimming or walking or being. And breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly I'm going to lead you downward, and for you to pick the way that would be best for you, whether it be some stairs to go down, counting downward, or whether that be a swimming downward where you are. I want you to feel yourself in your safe place. And whether you climb down through the earth into the core further, whatever feels safe to you. I'm going to lead you downward as if we're going down very slowly through some way that brings you down into the center of yourself. And we're going to count down from 10 to 1, 10, 9, 8, and you're going down, 7, 6, and you keep going down further. And feel yourself as you breathe in and you breathe out. 5, 4, keep going deeper down. 2, 3, 2, 1, down. Here we are. And you're in a new area. And as you look around, you find that you're in a spot that is very, very pungent in the way that you can smell everything. You can smell all of the earth and all the flowers and all the bugs and all the animals and all the things that have ever been there before. And around you is this place. It seems like a transitional place, a place where you move from one spot to another. And as you're there and you're waiting, you look, and there in front of you is a body of water. And this may be a very still body of water, like a lake for you. It may be a rushing body of water, a big, big running river. Whatever for you feels like a place you want to go. It's going to take you from one spot to another. It's a place where you feel safe. Maybe it's a pond, maybe it's very small, and you can see the other side to feel safe. and that's plenty of space. Maybe it's a big long river where you can see mountains off in the distance and you can't see the other end. And that's a safe place, and that's a good place too. And now you're just standing there and you're finding that for yourself, and you're smiling and you're feeling the earth around you. All of a sudden, in front of you, you notice that there's someone approaching in a boat, slowly coming towards you, maybe upriver, maybe having kind of a stronger paddle, maybe very placidly and guiding along, either in a canoe that being carved out themselves, or a kayak that they help to prepare, that's very homemade and very natural, made from the earth, from the wood that came from a sacred tree that comes just for you. And you get to go to that place, and here comes that being in that boat of some kind. Some, maybe it's a paddle board of some sort, but they arrive. And as they come up, slowly arriving to you, you see that they are some sort of fuzzy, maybe, or furry, or um, soft, or maybe it's hard like a rock, like a really strong rock for you, that you feel a being within this. And this being is paddling you safely to the other side. And this being for you is one that you can feel arms around you, and feel a place of being very strong and very still, and very, very comforted, and very, very always, always able to access this being to help you to feel safe and loved deeply. So all the way through your heart that you know you are the most beautiful person from the inside out. Take a deep breath into that. So as this being comes and you feel all this love and you feel so comforted, you feel so safe climbing into this boat that this being has prepared only for you and is your boat alone. And as you enter the boat safely and this being helps you into the boat, you feel surrounded and you feel filled with the sense of being something you've never felt before, a sense of glowing from the inside out, a sense of even being able to fly or swim underwater, those sort of wonderful, kind of wonder human things you think of. Well, you are able to do those in this place. You can do whatever you want. So this being takes you into this boat safely, and with that hand or whatever form this being takes, and grabs you safely into the boat on your water that you have created around you, in whatever form it is. And as you enter the boat, you know you're going to be crossing over to the other side. You are not sure what's there, but you know that it's okay because you have this being, and this being's going to be with you anytime you want, and you want to come to this place. So you feel that boat and around you, and it's all comfortable, and you feel so full of love. And so you look over at this being that's there for you, and you know that you are the most beautiful being in the world, and you are loved. So as you see this being take an oar and move from one spot to another, you feel safe. And you know that the other side is going to be full of nothing but safety and love for you, and peace that you've never felt before. So you just sit and you just get to look around and you get to see and you get to smell and you get to feel the boat and you can feel the ridges if it's a carved boat, or you can feel the bottoms on your feet if you're on a paddleboard, or whatever may feel correct to you to move to this other place very safely with this being escorting you safely to the other side. And as you go to the other side, you start to see it slowly. And you see that there is actual earth there, an earth place that is full of daylight and full of sparkly sunshine. And this may take a format of snow for you. It may be you walk right out of the boat into snow, but you feel warm inside and out, and the sun is glistening off the tops of the little snowflakes that like to hang out at the top and sparkle in the sunshine like little fairies. Or you may feel little fairies around you, and you may feel yourself in a place that is a big meadow full of flowers and butterflies and whatever you find. I don't know what it will be, but it will be a place for you that's only for you, that you feel safe and you get to explore and you get to have this friend hold your hand and help you out of the boat and onto that land and move, whether it be rocky, maybe, I don't know. And that being is there for you to help you and hold you as you walk through that place safely. And you may enter places through that other side. I'm not sure what it will be like for you. It may be a place of adventure and maybe a place where you just go and sit in one spot. You will find your own way there, and you can keep coming back there anytime you want. And this being wants you to know that they get excited when they get to come and get you and bring you over to the other side and share that space with you and share that love with you. And you feel that from that being, and you know that deep inside that you are worthy of being so loved and so held. So then you are led as you look around you, and I want you to take in all the sights, sounds, feels, everything around you, the smells, the sounds, that maybe a bell, it may be a slight breeze, it may be a quiet, pure solitude of nothingness. And that's good too. And maybe what you see is nothing. Maybe it's just dark. That's okay too. It may not be the brightest place. Wherever feels the safest to you, where you want to start your adventure. I want to take a deep breath into this place. In through your nose, count to 3. Out through your mouth, and look around you and soak it in. And know that now it's going to be time for you to start leaving here. Take a deep breath into this place, feeling it, seeing it, knowing it, so you can come back here. And this being will be here for you to take you anytime you want to come. And with that, that being opens up the space to carefully take you from that land where you have been existing, that is all your own, safe, beautiful place where you feel love. You feel all love, inside out, beauty. And then you get into this uh, boat again with this being escorting you very safely onto your spot. And you feel so joyful and you feel so full of being loved and being held in nothing but beauty. And you get to feel that glow as you enter that boat. and you sit again and you feel the difference. You get in the boat of how you feel now, and you see, you look across at you as that being, and that being starts to row for you, and you feel that being just glowing at you and loving you and smiling at you, however that may be, whatever that being's form has taken. You feel a sense of a heart full of love for you. And then slowly you get paddled back to the other side of the water that you've chosen to be your safe, beautiful place. And you get to feel and look around you and feel the breeze and feel the beauty of the water and that shift and that transition back over to the other side. Take a deep breath into that water and into that place, into that transportation unit, whether it be a boat or a paddleboard, as I said before, was one. Seems to be a boat in my mind. Um, I don't mean to put that in yours. So as you keep on breathing and passing over to the other side safely with this being paddling you, all of a sudden you start to see the other side again, and you see it in a new way. You take deep breath as you start to come closer to the shore, and you look across that being and you smile, and you feel smiled at, and you feel the last few laps, the sound of the paddles, the oars as they flap through the water, and you're brought to the other side, and then slowly that being stands up, and you don't feel even rocked in the boat. You feel just soft all around you, and you feel that you've been escorted very, very, very securely. And then that being holds out its hand in whatever format that may be, whatever form that being is taken. And take a deep breath all the way through your body again. And I want to feel myself stepping up out of that boat onto the shore with the help of that being, thanking that being, thanking that being for being there now and for being there always, and knowing that you come back to this place anytime that you want, and that all you need to do is take deep breaths, and this being wants you to know that it will be there for you to escort you to this safe, beautiful place that is only for you, in this water that is meant just for you, in this boat that was built only for your transportation, in this being that you can call on anytime with just a breath, with just a thought. Thankfully, you thank them again, and you see them enter their boat, and you wave, and you let that being paddle on away, and you thank the water, and you turn around and you start walking towards the place where you came down into this land that we've created in our meditation here. And we're going to lead you back up at the count down from 10 to 1, back up the way that you went down, whatever that was for you, whether it's stairs or earth or water. So I'm going to count from 10 to 1, and each step, each breath, taking a deep, deep breath in through and out through, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Even breaths 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Feel yourself moving upwards towards that spot in the earth where you climb up out or you swim up out pop up out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now you enter up into your back to here, back to where you entered down. And I want you to swim back out or climb through or whatever you brought yourself to this place of safety for you. Know that you can come back anytime you want. It's only for you. Again, thankfully, walking away, turning and walking away from this place, coming back into your body right here on this spot where you are, whether you're lying down or sitting, and feeling your feet under you, feeling your toes, wiggle your toes a little bit. Take some breaths all the way into your toes. And out your toes, out your feet and your shins and your calves and up to your upper legs and move around your pelvis a little bit and your hips. Move those around and take some breaths in through your tummy. Fill it up with air and fill up your lungs and fill up your body all the way up to the top of your head. And right in between your eyes there, right up in between your eyes, about maybe centimeter and a half, right in the middle, I want you to notice that there's one spot where you can have an opening, where you can also breathe into anytime you want. And that's a good place to go with quick 3 breaths in, count to 3 and 3 breaths out. And then let go. And then take one more breath in through your nose, up 3, and out through your mouth. 3. Slowly, I want you to open your eyes, or however you maybe you had your eyes open this whole time. But just reacquaint, reestablish, reappear into space that you left wherever you may be, in your bedroom, on the floor, on the earth. Take a deep breath and just be here now. Thank you. This is all with love and all meant only to be a place of love and a place of peace and a place of comfort, safety, security. I love you guys.
Thank you, Jamesa. We love you.
Love you too.
I've loved having you as a friend.
I loved having you as a friend, Eli. It's been really special. Thank you. Thank you for being my friend. I don't know if you remember when we used to come to Glacier.
I remember.
You remember?
Mhm.
You remember Play-Doh on the floor and how much we used to play with Play-Doh?
Mhm.
The homemade Play-Doh.
Mhm.
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 Yeah. And then do you remember going to the playground
Mhm.
at all? You remember the gravel, like all the rocks of the
Mhm.
stream? Remember any of that? You were very little.
You guys, really little.
Yeah. It was a really cool place. That's one of those magical places, you know?
For sure.
Yeah, it's one of my magical places. It's right there because I can see the mountains there, and I have the stream, and there's little puddles that are real calm, you know, where you can sit, but also have water moving by you. It's a nice spot. That feels also it's very quiet and there aren't people around, you know. So it's one of my favorite spots that way. Yeah. Do you have a spot that you found that that you like was comfortable here to move to like go down from?
Mhm.
Yeah, good. And you were able to find that spot so you could go down and you were able to meet your friend?
Mhm.
Do you want to share what your friend was?
My friend was Tiny Bear.
It was Tiny Bear.
It was who?
Tiny Bear.
Is that Tiny Bear right there? I love Tiny Bear. Oh, you know what? That's just what mine looked like, but mine was like your size. Mine was a bear like your size, but all soft and fuzzy like that all around when I did it back then and when I still do it now.
Oh,
But and then what was your transportation unit, if you don't mind sharing?
It was like a little canoe that had the same pattern that was on his shirt.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn this up. I don't have my thing turned up enough. Go ahead.
It was a little canoe that has the same pattern that's on his shirt on it.
Oh, like sheepskin,
Mhm.
kind of.
yeah, it's kind of
Is that
like
what that's like? I can't quite tell. Yeah, okay. Oh, like the whole pattern. Cool. Wow, that's magical. Is it soft? Was it soft?
It's really
Like when you climbed in, was it soft?
yes.
Yeah. Mine was when I was little and still is. It's a blackberry stained canoe, like someone carved and then stained with blackberry.
Oh, cool.
Did Isaac, did Isaac make it through it at all?
No, he didn't.
Did he leave pretty quickly?
No, he's been in the room. He's just been wandering around. He's really busy.
Mhm.
Oh, that's no problem. You'll be able to have this anytime you want, Isaac. Whenever you're ready. I know I probably wouldn't have been ready
Probably
until I was your age, Eli. And I know that I went on a long time